Witness ng Department of Justice na whistleblower sa umano'y 8.7 billion pesos na road right-of-way scam sa Mindanao. Ito matapos matukoy na ang whistleblower na si Roberto Buboy Katapang Jr. ay kabilang ho sa dalawang reported dangerous drugs users at nasa listahan ng mga drug personalities sa PNP sa General Santos City at Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency o Pdea. Matatandaan na si Katapang ay sinailalim ni Aguirre sa Witness Protection Program ng DOJ bilang principal witness. Kabila naman sa mga isinasangkot na Aguirre sa scam, sina dating Budget Secretary Florencio Butch-Abad, dating Public Works Secretary Rogelio Singson at Eldon Cruz, dabayaw ni dating Pangulong Noynoy Aquino. Una nang inamin ng Katapang na kasama siya sa mga sindikato o sa isang sindikato na namimeke ng mga titulo ng lupa na naapektuhan sa mga ginagawang road projects ng DPWH sa rehiyon. Ginagamit umano ang mga peking titulo para makakolekta ng just compensation sa DPWH na umaabot naman sa bilyong piso sa nakaraang at
Basic lang ako, papa-interview lang ako pag yan medyo importante. Hindi importante, ako na.
Huwag ganun, sir.
Sir,
Sir, huwag ganun, sir. May 2019.
Okay, ready na tayo?
Boys, okay na.
Okay, sir.
Okay na.
Fire away, sir.
Thank you. Earlier this week, on November 20, 2017, to be specific, the National Bureau of Investigation informed me that they have a witness who is personally involved in a criminal syndicate, which was purportedly involved in defrauding our government of around 8.7 billion from a road right-of-way scam in General Santos City. Based on the initial report submitted to me by the NBI, this criminal syndicate purportedly submitted fake titles in the name of non-existent persons to allow them to claim from the Department of Public Works and Highways the just compensation from the expropriation of land which will be supposedly occupied by government projects. The modus operandi of this syndicate is that it claims for just compensation of road right-of-way which are intended for rightful owners who were affected by the national highway construction at General Santos City. The members of the syndicate would submit fake titles would be in the name of non-existent persons or not real owners. The syndicate would then secure payment using fake land titles. We have information that one claim of just compensation amounted to 29 million pesos. Isang transaction lang yan. From 2009, when the syndicate started to operate, the members of the syndicate were able to process more than 300 folders containing fake road right-of-way amounting to more or less 8.7 billion. Some of the persons named by our witness as being involved is a Wilma Mambura, Colonel Chino Mambura, Merceditas Dumlao, and a certain Nelson Pdea. Our witness further revealed that Mr. Nelson T., the financier of the group, is a close relative of Domingo Lee, the Philippine ambassador to China, and is supposedly close to former President Benigno Aquino III. I was also informed that for the syndicate to accomplish these apparently criminal acts, several public officials from the Department of Public Works and Highways, Bureau of Internal Revenue, the City Assessor's Office of General Santos, the Registry of Deeds, the Commission on Audit, and the regional trial courts have been identified by the said witness as having participated in the processing, approval, and eventual release of payments to cover these dubious claims. Consequently, I have instructed the NBI to continue its case build-up in order to further strengthen the case, which most likely will include several high-ranking officials of the Aquino administration. Based on their signatures in the documents submitted to the NBI and on the sinumpang salaysay of our witness, some high-ranking officials of the previous administration may have potential liabilities, like DPWH Secretary Rogelio Singson, who apparently approved and requested the release of payment of fake road right-of-way claims. Former Budget Secretary Florencio Abad, who apparently approved the release of payment for illegal road right-of-way claims as requested by DPWH former Secretary Rogelio Singson, may also face potential criminal liability. Likewise, I've ordered the provisional admission of the witness I was referring to our witness protection program for protection and security. He has been on the run for fear of his life since this was revealed by him. In addition, I am taking this opportunity to invite all other persons who have potential knowledge of this scam or similar scam in other parts of the country to come forward and to communicate what they know to help us further solidify the case that we will fight. If you're listening, we give you our solemn reassurance that we shall treat your information and identity with utmost confidentiality, and we will place you under our witness protection program. Let us all join hands to wage this war against corruption. Thank you. If you have any questions,
Secretary, anong panahon simula yung scam?
2009 hanggang medyo mahaba-haba eh. Kaya lumaki yan, laki ng kwan. And nung lumapit sa akin to, about 2 months ago, hindi ako makapaniwala. Pero ang kapal ng dalang dokumento. Kompleto sa dokumento. Itong witness na ito.
Sir,
So that's why it amounted more or less 8.7 billion pesos.
8.7, not 9 billion. Just to be
Well, almost 9 billion.
almost 9 billion.
Did the whistleblower tell you bakit ngayon sa bus? Pinay niya ba ng parang
We are going to release to you the affidavits. Nandun siguro yung reason niya before its admission. But of course, that would need a written authority from the Secretary to under the Witness Protection Program na hindi mo maaaring i-release ang affidavit ng confidential affidavit ng witness under the Witness Protection Program without the express authority or from the Secretary. Pero i-release ko yan perhaps by next week. Tingnan lang natin if there are other similar scams. Kasi ito talagang halos very masyadong large scale.
Sir, concentrated lang
na
siya.
ito.
Sir, concentrated ba siya sa Jensen lang? Or is this nationwide?
Yung dito witness Jensen lang. But I really don't know na meron ding ganito sa other parts of the country. Kasi if they were able to do this in Jensen at napakalaking pera ang nakuha nila, then I believe that it's very possible, very probable that this has been also practiced in other parts of the country.
Sir,
Pero sir, yung 8.7 billion na worth ng documents, lahat ito Jensen-based lang.
Oh, Jensen ang kalagay. Jensen lang.
Sir, in your statement, you mentioned that former officials from the DPWH, BIR, Secretary Office of Jensen, Commission on Audit, etc., RTCs, participated in the processing, approval, and eventual release Because of course, there is a process for approval and release, diba, sir? So of course, along the way, these will have to be involved. But did he specifically say na may collusion?
Well, that is the implication. Kasi hindi mo, you could not do this, you could not collect such a huge sum of money without everybody in conspiracy. Kaya talagang the collusion among these perpetrators very clear.
Sir, clarification, itong witness na to, ito ba ay DPWH, empleyado ba ng, anong ano siya? Anong background ng trabaho?
Kasama siya dun sa, alam niya yung lahat ng nangyari.
Is he part of the he or she
Paano-
part of the syndicate, sir, or part of the approving body?
Government employee, ano ba?
Ano yung kanyang role?
Ayaw mo. Aside from being man.
Ano na lang, sir? Ano yung pwede ninyong sabihin, sir?
Oo, baka naman.
So, i-release ko rin kasi yung ganito kapal eh.
Sir, no, pwede na, sir.
23
Ginawa
pages,
na lang, sir.
23 pages, single space.
Pero anong sa public official sila?
Public official or
Anong trabaho niya, sir?
private citizen?
Citizen, citizen.
Contractor to, sir.
Private.
Pinakuha ko lang ito so that baka mayroong other individuals who might be privy to this or might have known similar modus operandi defrauding the government to come forward.
Sir, when you said, sir, that DPWH Secretary Simpson and former DBM Chief Abad may be held accountable for these claims, fake claims, sir, ang sabi ba ng witness, aware din sila or somewhere along the way, palang maling akala lang, tama yung mga papers, etc. na nakarating?
Sabi ng witness, aware sila.
So,
Na scam talaga, na fake yung claim.
Sino daw yung aware? Sabi nung
Ayun lahat yung minention niya.
Including the former secretary.
Secretary, pati si...
But yun ang sabi ng witness.
Sir-
When I interviewed him before he executed his affidavit for the NBI.
Sir, when you say aware, kumita rin sila dito.
Well, yun ang implication eh. Talagang kumita mo, kumita lang.
But yung scam po started way back in 2000. So, meron din po kasama sa Arroyo administration.
Well, kung 2009, that Arroyo pa yun, di ba?
Kaya may mga kasama din kaya.
May mga kasama din kaya, sir.
possible,
I'm sure kasi 2009 eh. Ang Pinoy naman administration started only 2010, di ba?
But sir, is it still continuing daw or parang natigil? Anong parang, is there a specific period kung kailan siya natigil? And well, ngayon, anong sabi? Meron pa rin daw po ngayon.
Wala na ngayon. Natigil ito until itong late Aquino administration.
Bakit daw tumigil, sir?
Iba ng administrasyon eh.
Nabuko ba? Or parang,
Kumbaga towards the tail end, sir.
what happened during the tail end? Sabi niya.
I'm going to present him to you para i-direct na lang niyo yung questions sa akin. But by next week, early next week, I'm going to authorize the release of the affidavit.
Isa pa-
23 pages.
Isa pa lang po siya.
Isa pa lang siya.
Sir, you're looking at the
But
possibility.
hindi na kinakailangan ng maraming witnesses kasi dalang-dala niya yung dokumento.
Certified true copies, mga official
Original pa.
copies,
Original pa.
Sir, baka i-claim naman forged lang yung signature.
Ayun nga, kaya sabi ko, this has to be established kaya apparently this has been signed by these people. Kaya lang the mere fact that these fake documents have been encased, talagang very extensive ang participation by these individuals involved in this conspiracy.
Sir, we're talking about Gensan, and the amount is already 8.7 billion. And well, having mentioned that some national officials may have been involved or part of the conspiracy, so we're also looking into the possibility that sa ibang areas,
Yes.
Di ba sir, yung mga infra projects, may ganito din. Kasi
Kasi,
isang lugar na to, laki na
well, dyan lang sa Jensen lang yan eh. So, at
Possible
least in the
mo.
other parts of Mindanao, baka nagawa din yan eh. Kaya yun ang... kasi he has been on the run when he saw me. Siguro mga 4 months, 3 months ago.
So 3 months na siyang on the run, sir.
Talagang
Kailan siya nagano sa inyo pala sir? Kailan na siya lumasok?
mga 3-4 months ago.
Sir, sorry po, just to clarify lang. So in your statement, you said earlier this week, yung NBI in-informed kayo about this witness. So,
Kasi sinabi ko na in-order ko na NBI na to make a case build of this.
sinabi niyo
Kaya
yung contact sir.
kaya kinunal ng statement niya. Kasi gusto na raw niya pumasok sa witness protection program because he fears pressure.
So 3 months on the run and then recently lang talaga siya na sir,
No.
na contract
Sir,
officially
That's right.
ng NBI.
Sir, just to clarify, so lumapit siya sa inyo, tama po ba sir? Please correct me if I'm wrong. Lumapit siya sa inyo 3 to 4 months ago. He was on the run since then. Siguro just to fill in the blanks, sinabi ninyo sa NBI around 3 to 4 months ago, and then last week NBI got back to you and sinabi nila na meron silang initial case build-up. Tama po na.
Sinabi ko na kayo noon at that time na 3-4 months ago. Sinabi ko na rin sa NBI kagad. But yung case build-up, ay hindi ko pa nalalagyan ng DO noon. Kasi hindi pa siya, I think there's already DO. Hindi pa siya kasi decided noon na to enter into the witness protection program. But itong late November, this month, talagang nag-decide na siya. So, I put him under the witness.
So may mga threats, sir? May mga
That's why it was siguro. Yung mga taong
Sir, you mentioned the names of former President Benigno Aquino and Domingo Lee. Paki-clarify lang sir, baka ma-miss ko.
wala, ko lang, in relation lang yan. That but there is nothing in the documents that these people are involved.
Sir, to clarify that point too, no? Kasi binanggit ninyo si former DPWH Secretary Singson and former DBM Secretary Abad. Pero may binanggit din kayo, sir, na bukod sa DPWH, BIR, City Assessor's Office, Registry of Deeds, COA, and RTCs. Are these also
Kasi
liable or yung dalawa lang?
yan ang dumadaan sa pag-process eh.
Yes, pero you mentioned kasi 2 names. Yung mga former officials
I
din ba
mentioned
ng
the 2
BIR?
names because they are the highest official.
For the release
Apparently.
of the fund.
But siyempre, bago pumunta yan dun sa highest official, ay dumaan yan dun sa mga minor officials na yan.
So,
Pero ang bilis daw niyan, ang bilis eh.
So lahat ng mahagip ng proseso, sir, yun yung titingnan. Yung the process of processing, approval, and actual release. Yun yung,
Hanggang final
that's the
approval
ch-
nung matataas.
That's the chain na dadaanan ng investigation.
That's correct.
Other former secretaries, sir, of the agencies that you mentioned, are you also looking at them as being liable, or itong dalawa lang na ito?
Well, yan
Singson
lang
naman.
ang minention dito sa ating reach affidavit na nakuha natin. But I would not discount the possibility that there may be other individuals involved, but of course I don't want to speculate also.
Sir, yung pondo daw po sa mga pagbayad niya, national government lang, hindi siya galing sa certain lawmaker as PDEA or staff or anong klase
Hindi, kung ito eh.
niya.
Talagang di ba pag mayroon tayong mga project, talagang mayroon diyang mga appropriations for
Right of way.
road right of way.
So dun lang sa road right of way, sir, no? It's really more on the compensation. Nandun yung scam sa compensation. Not
Sir,
dun
saan
sa
galing?
project, not sa appropriation, sir.
The appropriations yan.
Hindi dun sa right of way.
Appropriation.
Saan galing, sir, yung pondo? I think that was the question. Saan galing yung pondo? National Treasury
mahagip ba
or
ng PDEA?
LGU?
National.
National.
Sir, anong road project to?
Hindi ko alam, pero sa Jensen, apparently, mga highways ng Jensen yan.
Hindi po siya road board or
Farm to mark.
Kaya DPWH ang na-mention.
WH yan.
Hindi siya regional. Regional. Kasi kung Jensen, sir, like, di ba may sarili naman po.
Kasi pag ikaw mayroong proposed project, halimbawa, kahit saan, anywhere, o ito, gagawa ka dito ng roads, palaging may kaakibot na payments for road right of way.
Sir, ibig sabihin, iba't ibang projects, no? Iba't ibang road projects.
Iba't iba, but apparently, nasa loob lahat ng yung dokumento sa Jensa.
Sa ilang years, sir.
Ilang linear meters o kilometers per road?
I'm sure na nandito. Kasi isang sako yan eh.
Tsaka years kasi sir ang covered, years eh.
So, paano yung
Kaya
mga...
nagkukwento yung kwan eh. Nagkukwento yung witness. Ang bilis daw. Hindi na natagalan. Basta parang pagdating siya, alam na kagad. Approved na kagad.
Sir, kung
Oo.
Days lang.
Days?
Kaya,
Days daw? Gano'n kabilis?
days lang.
Days lang.
Iharap ko sa inyo next week.
Sir, paano daw na-booking? Kasi kung matagal na siya, paano na-booking na peke pala yung right of way?
Alam niya.
Sir, kung
Action pero
Alam niya.
if at the street level doon, sir, hindi pa siya talaga formally na booking na peke, or DPWH na nakadiscover kasi nung nagpa-project sila doon biglang wala palang authority. Paano
Ang income
ganun ba?
ko, impression ko is that everybody is in the know.
sir,
Na talagang fake yung mga title.
Pero sir, what about the real claimants? I mean,
May
they're
lumapit ba na
silent?
claimants, sir?
They're silent. The true owners of those lots, wala lang tahimik lang sir.
Well, hindi niya nabanggit, but kaya nga one of the reasons kung ba't ako nagpa-pressure tungkol dito, yung pati para yung mga owners, as a matter of fact, there need not be a real owner. So, pwedeng government yan eh. Pwedeng government land yan, pero nilalagyan nila ng fake land titles. Tapos i-claim nila.
sir, kung 2009 pa pala ito nag-start, why did he single out, Singson, Abad,
Why?
sila yung sininggle out lang?
Hindi mo na kung siningil out
Hindi.
din siya lang ang nagkuhan dyan.
Kaya
As a
po,
matter
ba't
of
sila
fact,
lang?
no participation in connection with the getting of this statement except to refer them to the NBI and of course to endorse it to the Witness Protection Program.
What happened, sir, between the first time na lumapit siya sa inyo 3 to 4 months ago and last?
Wala naman. Basta takot lang siya sa buhay niya.
No.
Hindi siya
as far-
nag-decide agad, sir.
No, sir. As far as the investigation, yung verification ng NBI and DOJ is concerned, has there been any verification on his statements from 3 to 4 months ago up to last week? Meron bang naging...
Or last week lang siya nag-affidavit. Last week lang siya nag-affidavit, sir.
Last week lang. This month lang. Apparently this month lang.
So pag from the time that nagkaroon ng initial contact, sir, parang mahirap i-convince, nothing concrete came out of that particular discussion. Nitong recently na lang, when he was willing to execute an affidavit and bring forward this evidence, saka lang naging malinaw,
Actually,
sir.
during our first meeting, dala niya yung ebidensya ngayon eh.
Pero tagal, sir.
Sir,
Yung credibility niya po, you already vetted.
Well, kahit anong credibility, sabihin mo siya hindi credible, sabihin mo siya kasama siya. At the fact is, he has the documents with him.
sir,
Yun ang
confirm,
importante.
Yun ang nag-establish
The
sa
documents
credibility niya. Yun yung nag-establish sa credibility niya as far as you're concerned. Tama ba? Yung documents.
sir, confirm lang namin, ito po ba pareho lang doon sa Danilo Hasan na nag-file sa ombudsman? Danilo Hasan?
Of zero tolerance for things.
Oo.
Hindi ko alam yun. Hindi ko alam yun.
Iba to.
Siguro ba yan? Because it's the first time I heard of Danilo.
I'm sure your witness is not.
Hindi siya.
Okay.
Secretary, ano nung balita dun sa Wilma Mampura, certain Colonel Mampura?
Yung mga tao.
Hindi pa rin. Sabi niya sa akin. Yan pa rin. Pero,
Ano pong
Hindi
instruction
siya-
sa FBI?
talagang
Iniilbo.
most probably.
Igo.
Sino po doon yung sinasabing
Finance.
kaanak ni dating Pangulong?
Kaanak ni-
Close.
Or relative?
Supposedly close.
Close relative ni Domingo.
Sir,
Lee.
double check lang natin, sir. Yung Nelson P. financier ng group, ano ang connection niya kay Domingo Lee and anong connection kay
Close.
Pinoy?
Siya na lang ang magkuhan dyan. Pag-present ako sa kanya, kayo na lang we're going to let you ask questions.
Sir, yung when you say supposedly close to former President Benigno, close by association or close by blood relations?
Ang close kasi, we know for a fact that close itong si Domingo. As a matter of fact, na-appoint siya sa ambassador, di ba?
So sir, when you said sir, itong
Hindi siya
sentence na to sir,
na-confirm.
si T,
Hindi siya
financier of the
na-confirm.
group, is a close
Hindi
relative
na-confirm.
of Domingo Lee, Philippine envoy to China,
Very true.
and is supposed to be close to former President Benigno Aquino III. You're referring to ano sir, Domingo Lee, is the
Domingo
one
Lee.
close to ano, not T.
That's right.
So it's
That's
Lee,
right. That's right.
because he was appointed.
That's right.
Okay.
Sir, anong relation ni Nelson P. and Domingo Lee? Magpinsan ba sila?
Hindi ko alam ang specifics, so pardon me.
By marriage?
And I really don't know the specifics.
Sa ano na lang po yung reaction ng mga senador mo sa decision ng DOJ panel sa smuggling of 6.4 billion.
Yun ang question mo.
Reaction ng po.
Well, ang gusto ko lang sabihin dyan sa mga nagko-comment ng mga gano'n. Ang DOJ only acts on the evidence presented to it. Kung ano lang yung presenta ng complainant, in this case, Pdea, yun lang ang action namin. Ngayon, alam naman natin ang preliminary investigation is summary nature. At ang ni-establish lamang dyan is the existence of probable cause, di ba? So, yan lang establish ng complainant. If you did not, you submitted evidence at hindi mo in-establish yung existence of probable cause sa inyong evidence yan, di-dismiss yan or hindi indict yung inyong pinong-claim. Katulad nitong sina Commissioner Pildon, ibang mga other officers ng Bureau of Customs, Sio Campo, Australia, etc. Eh makikita mo na per information from the panel, 3-man panel who investigated this case.